flags all over the field. We're here in Champaign, Illinois, Geese Memorial Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Illinois Fighting Illini. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried.
And the Hoosiers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Back to throw, it's Carter. Quickly out to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Keeps it on the option, and he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the Indiana... Throwing, Carr. Snagged in the middle, it's Terry. And they pick up just quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out.
You got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten. Run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one.
Gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Takes the easy one to the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You throw in the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the ball?
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the...
It's aggressive, right? You're in your own territory, going for it on 4th down, and it can be scary to think about if you don't get it. You set them up with good field position. But I like trusting your offense, knowing you can go out there and get the 1st down.
That's reeled in. It's Saunders.
It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel-type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. The Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all
Short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Hoosiers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Indiana.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A little release to the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First and 10. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. Inside the... Touchdown, Hoosiers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
That makes the score Indiana 14, Illinois 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Carter. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Running inside, it's White. Across the 30 out to the 33.
Themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. An explosive play in the running game. Moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injury. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Carr makes the grab. It's Cole. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and
Broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
the run inside. It's Richard. Maybe a crease.
Coaches all
Yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Unloads quickly. Brought down just outside.
vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
And there was not many hiccups on this drive, but it's second and 13 now. Carr on play action. Gets rid of it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 30, the 20. He's at the touchdown, Fighting Illini. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision. The beating snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Throwing, Carr fires to the wideout, working that left side. That's a kind of
coverage, and you're running curls, and the wide receiver sprints off the ball. You know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of
across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. The clock will stop as they check on an injury. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Here's Carr to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. See if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We've reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time.
He didn't have a whole lot.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll try the counter. Oh, better. There's a crease. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. That is the senior defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Carr unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down.
The football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside.
They got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those. They need to pay for them. Be physical. Make sure he doesn't catch that football.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. They'll run the screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football.
And though on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Throwing, Carr. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. Didn't pick up a lot there.
Good job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback.
No matter who was playing running back, there was absolutely nowhere to go.
On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And the defense drags him down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And as this feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Now they're really starting. The Hoosiers are marching down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. A huge chunk play.
Together, throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Play fake, Carr. Pressure coming. They got him, great pressure.
The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he feels the heat coming in. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Carr finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 24. A big run, creating a little space for this offense. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Carter. This time it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Fighting Illini move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Fighting Illini move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on 1st down. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go right back to it. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Illinois. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now, playmakers. Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead. Turn it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Play action, Carr. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Carr. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop.
College football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not tackle him. It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. A solid pickup there.
Ball off to my running back. 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because
on time you can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll mark him down at the 2.
Important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, neat.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game, coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the UConn Huskies taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. And it's the Huskies engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the SEC. Now over to your game in Champaign. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21. Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in this.
Running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
The give to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it together. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Carr on play action. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
One shot.
The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's Carr to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got...
You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really
so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
With the catch, it's White. Turning it on. Touchdown, Indiana! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll bring it out. It's Reynolds. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. After the defense just gave up a touchdown, they really need to put something together on this drive. Finding open areas. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Carter. Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Illinois picked up the first down, now here they come again. They'll give it on the counter. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. On the run, it's White. Defense right there to stop him in his
front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Carr. Over the middle, it's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short.
He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Hauls it in with one hand. They've got it to... It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Running inside. It's White. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a...
Physical, get a big gain.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Throwing, Carr. They're working that left side. A huge chunk play as he got...
Taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Reads it, fires complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6.
Field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The run inside. It's White. And again finds no...
Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Right back to him on the ground. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to pass, it's Carter. Trying to make magic with his feet. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area.
Red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Here's Carr to throw. Makes the catch. It's Cole.
Well, you hear all the time.
Comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Quickly to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Finds his tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air, it's Carter. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. Be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete.
Start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Indiana! He got a step and just dusted the field. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Here's a heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The clock will stop as they check on an injured member of the Illini. Looks as if Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. They make the stop, and they had to work.
When you just stay physical, you run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he's stuffed.
On the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, they're going with a run-pass option. Look, they're trying to get that first down. They hand it off, just not able to get it. It was a nice effort by the back, but ultimately now forcing 4th and short. If I'm on offense, I think I'm staying on the field and going for this again.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Back to throw, it's Carter. Just a short pass to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Finds a man on the right. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look at it.
On big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion.
Catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Carr, here's the pressure. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. To the air, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The option, he'll keep it. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He'll keep it again on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out fast. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off on the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Carter. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on
this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation.
There, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had
game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr fires to the big fella. They are on the move as everybody's coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
Ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have.
Taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. It'll be a draw. Runs through a tackle.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
On the run, fires downfield. Finds a tight end down the gut. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? A shot toward the end zone, and good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Trying to impose their will with the run. There's some room. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, neat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David